Welcome to the Postgame show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game is presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Teresa Grentz is chatting a bit, so I think we'll talk to Jamie O'Hare first, and then Teresa will get over there to Mike Joseph.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Jamie, 22 points tonight, but it just seemed like the offense was a little stagnant there in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, we lost Sammy, and we're trying to replace people in different positions that they're not used to. So, you know, we're working on it, but we do need to get everyone back into it and just keep working.
On the defensive end, I thought you guys were superb. They shot 28% in the first half. You just couldn't get a bunch of shots to fall. You had that halftime lead, but just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, we definitely we're happy with our defense, but our offense, we weren't attacking as much. We weren't in a flow of things, and again, that's another thing we need to work on.
Thanks for a couple minutes.
Thanks.
Coach, talking to Jamie, obviously just the flow of the offense just wasn't there tonight.
No, it wasn't, and unfortunately that happens. But I think that, I'm proud of them. They didn't quit. They have a lot of fight in them. They're learning how to win. We're learning how to win, and that's going to take some time, but I'm very proud of them, and I thought they played a hard game.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that. You're saying they're learning how to win. They even had a shot there, obviously, to tie the ball game when you were down 8. You came back, you put some pressure on them, you fouled a couple times, and even had a shot there to tie the ball game.
We did, and you have to give them credit. This program has never won. That's the problem. It's never won. It has never expected to win. Now, when I come in here, what we're doing in February, technically right now, is virgin territory for these folks. They have never been in the situation where they're still in it. Usually they're thinking, oh, it's spring break or whatever. They're still fighting. They're still with it. And they fought tonight. And I just think that we're on the right track. We're doing the right things. I think these kids are great. I love them. I love my staff. I think they have done a great job preparing everyone. You know, Holy Cross, I mean, how many years has he been able to recruit? They're his players. Sure. So it's a matter of, they're supposed to win. But I thought Lafayette really fought tonight.
Coach, I think you hit it right on the head. Thanks again.
You got it.
Guys, I couldn't have said it any better than Teresa just said it. I mean, this team has to find a way to learn how to win. You can see Holy Cross and Coach Gibbons is over 570 wins. It's going to come for this team. Just hang in there. Back to you.
All right, Michael, thank you very much. It's time for the highlights with John Leone, and then we'll give you all of the numbers. Here's John.
Yeah, Gary, Teresa Grentz hit it the nail on the head. Katie Doherty hit a couple of early threes that got them going. Offense was few and far between in the first half. Not a whole lot to show for either of these teams. There's a rebound by Katie again, and she really did a little bit of everything for this basketball team. The turnover bug really bothered the Leopards. On this turnover, that's Katie Doherty again out ahead of the pack. Now this is Trisha Burns stepping back. That was a huge three. It was that three, along with one later on by Mifsud right here. A little mix-up defensively, and Lisa Mifsud, who was relatively quiet by Mifsud standards, was left open, and she made them pay. Jamie O'Hare, every time Lafayette seemed dead in the water, and this is something that Coach Grentz alluded to, this team is learning how to win. There's a lot of fight in this team. We thought they were dead for the longest time. They were down by 11 late in the first half, and Tazinski steps behind the screen. So they fought in there. Gary brought this game down to a one-possession game. There's Alex Cantwell stepping out, the freshman. Everybody had a hand in it down the stretch. And again, those highlights kind of belie the fact that the offense was stagnant, because when we saw some of the good stuff happening, it was really good. But when it was bad, it was frustrating, and that speaks to Teresa's point about learning how to win and being consistent.
And where Holy Cross has struggled this year is making foul shots down the stretch. They didn't struggle tonight. They made their foul shots down the stretch. So here's how it shook out. The 57 Holy Cross points on 20 field goals. They made 5 three-pointers, but they were just 5 for 20 from beyond the arc, as they were 12 for 23 from the foul line, but made the foul shots down the stretch when they needed them. Katie Doherty was 16, and Trisha Byrne with 12 points and some big foul shots at the end of the ball game. Holy Cross goes to 10-13 and 7-5 in the Patriot League. Lafayette's 54 points on 16 field goals, 6 for 16 from beyond the arc and 16 for 18 from the foul line. They were led tonight by Jamie O'Hare. I had her for 22 points. They have her for 20 points, and they're going to check the book to make sure one of us is correct. as Ashley Lutz with 13 points and 8 rebounds, and Alex Cantwell with 10 rebounds in tonight's ball game. Lafayette 5-17 now, 3-9 in the Patriot League, and will take on a very good Navy team on Saturday in Annapolis. Final score, Holy Cross 57, Lafayette 54. We'll be back with you on Saturday at 2 o'clock when the midshipmen come to town to take on the men, the Lafayette Leopards. So for John Leone, for Mike Joseph, Rick Gio, and the RCN television team, once again, thanks for spending time with us. I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.